What's up, guys? Welcome back. Gojo Satoru on the cover of Anan magazine? Question mark. Yes, Anan magazine. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. So 2 fingers like coming across his chin, thumb there, and then his head up here. So we'll start with his eyes, I think. Center point here. Use pencils, please, by the way. Sketch it out lightly. Ink on top. Don't be crazy like me and go straight with ink. So center point here, come up. And his eyes will be just above the halfway a little bit. Let's rock. Top eyelid for Gojo is spiky. Yeah. Boom. Curves a bit, right? And spikes on both sides, right? So it kind of goes down this way, like typical sort of anime eye shape, I guess. And then his bottom eyelid line comes around there, right? So that's like your general shape. And then we got to add a little spike here, little spike coming up the back. Don't like this pen. Little spike coming up the back here, and eyelashes come all the way over, right? So you just add some spikes here, right at the front, and then there's like a bit of a gap there first, and then eyelashes go this way. And you just keep sort of adding these until you get to the end of his eye. And so they do like a line of eyelashes here as well, and they just do it like sort of like that. And he's got like some bags underneath his eyes and stuff. He's obviously been punched in the face. And then iris, so a circle. And pupil, very small pupil, super concentrating, small pupil. Top eyelid line, just above the eyelashes here. And then the eyebrow. Curves across like so, and you need to add a space that you can add color to. Gets thinner at the back. Right, so measure the eye that will fit in between both of his tear ducts. And that's where the next eye starts. So you do the same thing again. So roughly the white part of his eye, not like the full eyelashes, will fit just in between here. And then we'll go over again. That way. Kind of slanted a little bit, I guess. And then we got like a spike there. At the bottom eyelid. Coming around. Spike at the front. And then we'll add eyelashes. Same as the other side, but it doesn't have to be exact same, obviously. Okay, roughly speaking, like so. And then the bottom eyelash area. Circle for his iris, and dot for a pupil in the middle. Eyelid line on top, curving across like so. And he has like some bags underneath his eyes, they draw it in that. And his eyebrow going that way, just to add a space that you can color a bit purple. And then maybe like a nose line, just some hatching going down there. So for their nose, all they do is like a nostril there, one here. And his mouth is kind of semi-open, right? So it starts like underneath the inside of his eye, right? So it curves up, down in the middle, back up the other side, back down, and up there. But on this side, we're in sort of closer. Mouth is kind of open, right? So they do this sort of curved line just to show some teeth. And then his bottom lip, just there. And then jaw, well, chin first, obviously. Down there. And like roughly speaking, eyelashes to the nose is about the same as nose to chin. Nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So they're your proportions. This and this are about the same, and then this and this are about the same. Okay. So we're kind of roughly in 3/4 pose. So we can see like his jaw going out that way, kind of across from his mouth, underneath the corner of his eye. But on this side, we kind of curve in and out to there. So slightly higher up. And then this will go up towards his hair that way. And this side will go up that way. So slightly different both sides. So he also has like lots of scratches on his face. The one here on this side is like done in pink. You know, like it's a blood scratch or something. So if you want to do that in color, you can. Or black if you want to prefer manga style. Now, so his hair, lots of hair spikes, and it's kind of like moving. It's like it's windy or something, or the energy from his curse technique is moving his hair. So hair spike starting there, hair spike on this side here, and his fringe kind of curves over his eyes going this way and then back that way, right? So another sort of hair spike here. I guess we'll do the fringe coming across here first. So kind of more detailed hair than we're used to seeing on Gojo. It goes down over his eye there. Smaller one that way. Bum, bum. There. Back up. And coming over his eye here. Back up to there. And then one that comes across his eyebrow that way. Back. And that way. They do something interesting in this illustration. They change the color of the lines of his hair to purple as well. Like these lines that I'm drawing black are actually drawn with purple. Something I've never done really. And then his hairline kind of zigzags down this way. So, I think I missed a bit of a hair spike here actually. How did I do that? Another one in here. So his ears curves around this way. Another one on this side. We can see a bit more of this one. And then ear lines inside. Right, so the rest of the hair then. His hair is probably the most complicated part of this. So texture line there. And then hair spikes come out from behind his ears. And there's some behind his neck down here. So it's his neckline. So, keep going. So the hair. You just gotta keep adding these spikes now. Curving. Trying to get the flow. Going that way. And like... And then go that way with it. So hit pause now if I go too fast, or speed it up if I'm going too slow. Interestingly enough, I have comments that say both. You're too fast, and then straight underneath, you're too slow. Coming down now the head here. Down around this way then. Okay, it's kind of like mad scientist, sort of Albert Einstein kind of hair. Right, so some texture lines in here. Right. Okay, so his neck on the other side comes down from here, and then we can see some more sort of hair spikes just there. Neck muscle lines that way. So he's doing this two-finger thing, right? And his sort of curse technique pose. So the fingers like are huge. They're like outstretched towards the camera. So things that come towards the camera get like bigger, right? Until they're like crazy big. So comes across his chin, two fingers sticking up here. Go. Curve it around. Right? And there is square at the top. All right, so one, this is the first finger. and they kind of exaggerate the shape, right? Second finger. Bumping around there, right? And the bottom of it curves down. This is like the scale we're talking about, okay? So knuckle there, knuckle there. This eventually will go down off the page, of course. And then that finger, so there's that finger there, and then his knuckle that's curved over that side, and then this finger goes down that way. And his thumb sticks up here, and they put like details on all this, of course. His thumb sort of comes around, down, knuckle, like that. And then we can see nails, so like thumbnail there, and there's like that sort of hatching on it. And then his fingernail here. Comes around like so, a line on the top. And we go again. Some skin lines just on the finger, knuckle lines. Like a knuckle line here. Knuckle line on top. So that's the finger, his hand pose basically. And we got to put a body in behind it, right? So his shoulders comes out here, and he's kind of like ripped and torn and stuff on the fabric of his clothing a little bit, because he's been fighting with Toji, I would imagine. And you got like some sleeve lines and stuff here. And then his collar goes in behind his hair. Right, and then he's got like a white shirt. There. You just see the other side of it a little bit behind the finger. Neck muscle there did that. So let me see if I can see anything else here. Yeah, so ripped open maybe down that way, like some fabric lines, and like armpit and button with the spiral. Like so. And then of course you could color just here purple, you know, if you wanted to add some little sort of dots and sparks of energy and stuff coming out from here. Feel free to do that. Or you could just have it that it's a pose, sort of a fight position, and there's no color or anything, energy or anything coming out of it. That is up to you, my friends. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.